Hello, welcome back. So just a little garden update for you, really just to show you why you can still harvest things even as late as August, and worry that you're not going to get much of a crop, because I sowed these a month ago. 1 month. You can even refer back to my video. My last garden video was uploaded a month ago, and that's when I sowed these. I'll spin you it. From seed to harvest in a month. Now, I also sowed the spinach, and you can see that's probably about right. That looks about a month old, spinach and rocket. But you get some nice first early varieties. Now let's face it, I can pick all these, I could scrap that lot, I could sow them again, and I could still get another harvest. So that is not bad at all, is it? Can you believe I managed to save these French beans? These are the ones in my window box. If any of you have watched that video, that's some really ropey looking beans. All the leaves had scrunched up on them. So I moved them into this bed with coffee grounds, and I also put some bloodfish and bone in. Look, I mean, I'm due a harvest. It's, I mean, bloody look. If you could. It is absolutely loaded out with beans. Every plant that has got bean after bean after bean, and still loaded out with flowers as well. I mean, they were almost ready for the composter, them plants. They look so ropey. They've gone just the darkest green. They just look so happy. Not bad at all. So here's the spares for the allotment. So I've got some pak choy, I've got some kohlrabi, and 4 out of the 10 cucumbers. So these are the same variety of cucumbers I've already got in the allotment, which is a Burpless variety. Man, I can't forget the name. Forgotten the name, but very prolific. Blueberries coming to an end. Got a few little baby ones hanging on, but I've done really well with them. So some lettuces. There's a good old patch of lettuce there. There's a pot of lettuce there. There's a pot of lettuce there. There's a pot of lettuce up here. There's some lettuce over here, and I've got some lettuces through the bean archway. Update on all of the volunteer tomatoes. I've had tons of them. I'm harvesting them. I've just had a good old harvest this afternoon actually, but we still have got lots and lots. We've got some great varieties come through. All of these were volunteer. I can't believe it. So we've got some tigers. We've got some, I mean, this is what I'm most pleased of, because I'm quite into canning, and I like to make myself some various tomato preserves, i.e. chopped tomatoes, like a frito, basically like a tomato sauce, really, that would be good for like pizza tops or just going into curries, anything like that. And Roma is a real good tomato for that. So I'm pleased as punch that we've got some Romas. This is actually one of 3 or 4 plants that are volunteered in the garden, so super happy about that. And also last year I had this little variety of cherry, and it was really prolific, and 1 out of all of my volunteer plants has ended up being this cherry. Now, to put it in perspective, look at how many flowers is just in this little bunch, and this is what they end up like. They are real red. And they are so sweet. And I got one again. And even up here they're going. So there's another little cluster of them. They're just brilliant. They're such a gorgeous little tomato. Our only shop bought ones were the Moneymaker and the Alicante. So we've, no, sorry, not Moneymaker, Gardener's Delight. This is the Gardener's Delight, which I've had a good harvest from. And the Alicante is over here. Which, there they are. That's probably a bit, that's a bit more, that's more the size of an Alicante. They're quite a decent size. Yeah. Passion fruit, herbs and strawberries, and then this absolute beast just grew out the strawberry bed. And again, because I was having a bit of a tomato shortage, I've allowed it. The diatomaceous earth, by the way, works because I trialled it on here, and no more flea beetles, and we're getting radishes. The bean arch has absolutely filled my freezer up full of beans. My mum come over earlier and she took a good old crop off. I'm actually giving crop away now because with the allotment beans and these beans, I've just got more than even my freezer can handle, let alone what I can eat. So that's good. Here's a load more of the other volunteers. So again, more Romas, thanking you. We've got some more tigers. Look at that for a tomato, guys. How cool. Oh, well, that one's dead for the world. Whoops. Well, that one was cool. It might ripen up, we'll see. We've got some more beefsteaks, we've got some more tigers. There's a couple more tigers over there as well. So this is just more tiger. And then over there, we've got another Roma. But how exciting is this? The Adami beans are almost ready for harvest. They're starting to fatten up. It's taken like all season. It has taken all season. But guys, this is loaded. I mean, this is absolutely, look at it. It's right down to the floor. It is just loaded up, full of beans. Every leaf you turn, there's a bean, and it's still flowering. We're still getting little flowers crop up on it. Look in there, look. So that's going to fill up a freezer, that is. The composter potato, I moved a load of fish on the other day and we had to use the back gate and it just got trampled. I just couldn't avoid it. But it's still hanging on, the bloody thing. I mean, I don't know when it's going to die back so I can harvest the bloody potatoes, but yeah. So we've got some more beefsteaks in there. We've got some more Romas back here. Da-da-da. Look, I might get a few cans out of all that. Better than nothing, and there's a load more lettuce. But I've got a sneak peek to show you. Now, this is a new, sorry, sun's in my eyes. This is going to be a new bit to the channel. And I'm so excited to show you this. Oh yes, guys. Bees. It's my beehive that's just arrived today. This is my workstation. It's just been reminds me before it goes cold. Yeah, so this is me today. I've been building my beehive. A beehive that I bought from Hiveology. I've got to say, really easy to put together. And for the money that I paid for this, the value is second to none. I think that is a brilliant value for money. This is a pine version, and I've stained it with some tongue oil, some pure tongue oil, because it's food grade, beef friendly, and obviously it's going to protect it. But it's real. I'm so excited. So this is going to be a new addition to the channel, a new series that I can start filming, which will be on my brother's small holding that he's just acquired. So he has got some acreage, and we're going to be doing some bits up there together, including keeping bees. He's actually only just moved in there, but an opportunity has arisen. We can get some bees. So he's got some wild honeybees nesting in an outhouse that he's got on a little bit of the land, and they're nesting in a wall of a building which he's going to turn into a chicken coop, so they've got to be relocated anyway. Why not put them in our hive? So we bought them a hive to manage, and they're going to be for us. So we are really excited. I'm going to film the whole thing, just a little sneak peek into the new series. But well, fish are looking great. We moved about 9 fish on, and they are really happy for it. The water conditions much better. Now, it wouldn't be an update if I didn't show you the baby chicks, would it? These little monsters. Say hello to the harem of silkies. Hey, little ones. They all think they're getting fed, so they're all like standing to attention. I mean, I suppose we could give them a bit of fermented corn. There you go, little ones. Well, if you'd all mind out my way, I could throw you a bit. There we go. I don't want to get all the fermented water over your backs. There you go. Good girls. So my brother used to breed silkies, and he come round, and young Truffle here, who's almost as big as the others now, young Truffle here, he thinks is a female. They are quite hard to sex, and normally you really won't know until around the 9-month mark, but he has bred and picked up so many baby silkies that he's pretty adamant he can tell, and he thinks Truffle is a female. So all this time I kept saying he and convinced myself, but I think baby Truffle is our baby little girl, our first little girl. To be honest with you, I was so in love with Truffle being my first ever chick that she/he was safe regardless of the gender. I was just going to make do and deal with it being a cockerel, but as it happens, it's a hen. So happy days. As for these little buggers, who knows? So we'll see. I mean, there's bound to be some hens in there, so I mean, we've got 6 for 6 on the hatch. Imagine if all 6 were hens. How crazy would that be? But I doubt it. There's definitely a cockerel or 2 in there. But it's handy because my brother's looking for a cockerel and he's small holding, so he said he'll take however many cockerels there are, he's going to have them. And he currently lives 10 minutes down the road from me now, so that's cool. That is cool. So yeah, hens and babies are doing fantastic. Mama is out. She's eating again, which I'm pleased about. And she's just being a good mum. Hey, Boos. She being a good mum. Yeah, come in. Stream is just doing, I mean, it's almost gone. Just consumed by foliage. Needs a bit of maintenance, the old stream. But yeah, apart from the bomb site of me building the beehive over there, garden's doing really well. My mum's marigolds are just like insane, like 3 foot high. But yeah, everything's doing well. Tomatoes, beans, lettuces, peas. Garden's doing well. Something a bit different today. So this is my Monstera deliciosa Swiss cheese plant. It's a house plant, but I think we need to repot it. It's starting to bang out some whacking great big leaves, and as a result he's absolutely drinking water, and I'm finding myself having to water this nearly every day at the minute. I'll water it one day and the next day I'll put my finger in the soil and it's like powdery dry. So I'm going to have to try and get this pot off. If we break a few roots, we break a few roots. It's going to just be what it will be. But we're going to upgrade the pot to, it's not quite double, but probably a third again. Don't want to go too big, but give this a chance to retain a bit of moisture, and this would be a good opportunity to freshen up. So I've got the Westland houseplant potting mix enriched with Ceramis, absorbs and releases water for hydrated, nourished plants. So let's start by gently. Oh, I don't like that. Will you stand? Your dodgy roots. Oh. Okay. Don't die. Oh, it's taken me so long to grow this plant there. The first position I had it, it just ooh, nice looking soil. It just oh, charming. Dog's having a poo in the background. I put it in a not sunny spot and it didn't like it. So then I put it in a sunny spot and it liked it. And then I don't know why, I thought I'd use my own homemade fertiliser to give it a feed, and all the leaves went yellow. I gave it fertiliser burn, it was way too powerful for this, and I learned that houseplants just need like the slightest bit of enrichment really, not like how we feed tomatoes and stuff. So I had to hack it right back, and it's like taken me 2 years to get it to this point, so I'm a bit nervous. This pot doesn't have such good drainage like the other one, but I don't mind that because it's a very thirsty plant and we're not upgrading it too much. Oh, I'm so nervous about trying to get this. It does feel tight in there. Whoa. Okay, that's definitely due. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I feel like I should break them up a bit. Let's try. Should stick to just growing vegetables. But houseplants are lovely, aren't they? They're just... Now, would you... Let's just try and tease them apart. Okay. Oh, something just made a snapping noise. What was that? What was it? I don't know. Did I break something? Oh my God, what am I doing? Right, I've loosened them up somewhat. Give them a chance to root down. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these things. Like, they grow in... Are they roots? Oh, they make very... Yeah, they're the things making the cracking noise. Okay. So, although this is a house plant, it's a pot that sits in an ornamental pot. If you're looking at this dank old garden pot there, thinking, oh, you're going to have that on your bloody shelf. No. I've got a nice bronze pot that this goes in, with our olive green and gold theme that we have in our country style dining room. Oh, I feel like this is so overdue. You're welcome. Let's just try and tease it in there. That's the one. Get in there. Get in there. Perfect size bag I bought. Mind you, it's the same. How big? It was a £5, so it's the same size as what you'd get maybe like a 40-50 litre normal compost. 4 litres. So it's like 100% price of... No, not 100%. 10%. 10 times 100%. I don't know. Maths clearly wasn't my strong point at school. There we go. It's got like little bits of terracotta in it. Little clay bits. Okay, so how's that leaf got on there? Okay, there's your little peg. So you guys stay on this cane. Thank you, please. You guys. Okay, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good. Leaves are a little bit dusty, so it's a good opportunity. I'm going to get the hose, I'm going to spray the leaves, I'm going to spray the pot down. Get some of this old potting mix just on the top, just to fill a few of the little divots. Right, well, I probably won't feed this now for like 6 weeks. I'll let the compost do, because that's enriched, and I've learnt from over fertilising these. So I'll leave it 6 to 8 weeks on the feeds, let the plant do its thing. Yeah, you're welcome. So I'll water that in. Hose is just there. Not going to go nuts because the drainage on this pot isn't like the other one. We've got a mist setting. Yeah, we do. Just mist some of these leaves, get some of this dust off. It gets like a little calcium build up. It must be from the fertiliser. Like if it excretes, I guess, like excess. It's like a little white. Sometimes after when I water, because I'm just using tap water sometimes, it excretes like a chalky, salty stuff on the surface of the leaf. That's cool. Let's put it out here. That's a cool plant, yeah. Oops, excuse me. I mean, for size reference, this is the newest leaf that's just come up. And I was so excited. So for the longest time, this is what I was getting. And I'm like, what? I thought this was like Swiss cheese. And I'm going to show you how it... So it starts off like these little ones. Yeah. And then they get bigger. And then they start getting some variation of the... What's it? And then the next one also only had 2. Then the next one was like boom, and I was like, oh wow. And the one after that, and then the very latest one is exceptional. It's even got the little holes here, which is the Swiss cheese. So, and the next leaf is coming. So you can see that little nodule there. And listen, right, when that suddenly starts going, it's like a week, it will look like that, and then a week later, boom, one of them's out. How cool's that? Well, I'm going to let it sit in the sun for a minute. It's not super sunny, but it's it always sits by a sunny window, so it's used to a breeze and some good sun. So I'm going to leave it out here for the water droplets to sort of evaporate off the leaf. It's a sort of quite cloudy, patchy sun, so probably a good time for it to sort of dry out and receive a bit of UV rays, and then I'll pop it back in. But yeah, that's that. So it's the evening, I was just giving everything a bit of a water, and I've just discovered an absolute master of disguise. Do you know what? Of the evenings I've been seeing them floating about this bush and not thought much of it, and then I've realised this is where they must, I'm going to say roost, so to speak. I can see it because I've seen where it's landed. Now, as an allotmenter and a vegetable grower, they're not my friend, they're my foe, but I am really impressed that it's picked this plant to rest in overnight. They have like a 3 to 6 month lifespan, so I guess they do need to keep themselves safe at night. I wonder how close I can get before it. Now, can you see that there is a cabbage white butterfly? How about that for our little master of disguise? And let me pan out again. Have you still got your eye on it? That ain't bad at all, is it? Fair play, you little bugger. Thanks for tuning in. And keep an eye out for the bee videos. If you're into that. You might not. You might think I'll bugger off. I don't want to watch bees, that's boring. But you might be like, I bloody love bees and I can't wait. So if you're that guy, look forward to it.